When you're dealing with unknown forces and pressures, you've got to be very careful as to how you adjust the control pressures.
SMU professors Dr. Rita Kirk and Dan Schill behind the technology, which was used by CNN during the last presidential debate.
Welcome to Ideas in Action, a television series about ideas and their consequences. I'm Jim Glassman. Joining me to explore this topic is Professor Peter Rodd, Director of the Linda and Mitch Hart E-Center at Southern Methodist University.
It's only a simulation, but for many women, this scenario is very real.
We want the response to be automatic.
That earthquake in Oklahoma began registering here at SMU's seismographs just a few minutes after 9 o'clock this morning.
David, obviously a big night for Tea Party candidates.
Yes, it was, Anderson, and the results were reverberating all the way here to Texas, where I'm at Southern Methodist University.
One local school achieved its highest rankings ever among national universities today. Southern Methodist University ranks 56th in the nation.
Highly qualified and high-achieving students and strong alumni support comes together in ever-increasing rankings.
We are headed down to the 9th Ward again for the second day.
That is Haley, one of 5 SMU journalism students scheduled to return to Dallas today after exploring New Orleans neighborhoods 5 years after Katrina.
El Greco's Pentecost is now on display in North Texas. The painting is part of a new exhibit at SMU's Meadows Museum.
SMU officially dedicated the Annette Caldwell Simmons Hall this morning.
I know Harold's parents and my parents would be so proud today.
Tell me what this is all about, the Idea Week.
Sure. It really is an attempt to highlight all the amazing events and experiments that are going on around the city of Dallas.
So we go to overtime where Zach Lyon had his second touchdown run of the game, and then the pick by Richard Crawford sealed the deal.
They just kept going and kept believing, and today it paid off.
June, thanks for your time. Best of luck in the Conference USA Championship game.
Today we have a sneak peek of some of those amazing artifacts here at the Meadows Museum on the campus of SMU.
When did you start talking to your administration? We should try to get SMU as the home of the George W. Bush Center.
Right after the Florida vote was determined, the next morning,
The next day.
NBC's Janet Shamlian is live on the campus of Dallas's Southern Methodist University and can fill us in from there.
A who's who of the Bush administration. Get a load of this picture. Reuniting, they're there in Texas to break ground on the former president's library. The site on the campus of SMU.
We thank you, President and Mrs. Bush, for making this day possible at SMU.
The Institute looks forward to continuing to be a place where SMU students feel welcome.
You've just heard about some of the Bush Institute's goals, from fostering economic opportunity to improving access to health care and education, and to expanding freedom around the world.
Welcome to one of the finest universities in the whole United States, Southern Methodist. It is time to shovel dirt.